I'm the 99-year-old one who's actually expected to raise £1,000, but now £18 million.
Here is a recording of an interview me and Mr. Steve Garretty did for Radio Oxford yesterday regarding Captain Tom and his amazing walk around his garden that's raised so much money for the NHS.
I decided to rewrite, should I say, David Bowie's famous classic Space Oddity to honour Captain Tom Moore. Raising money for our frontline NHS. Millions pledged for saving lives. This is a message from us all to Captain Tom. You've really made the grade, and your efforts for the world will never fade. Oh dear, I can't believe it. I don't believe it. But someone else has had the same idea. Great minds and all that. This is Steve Garretty and Tony Monk's version from Tame. It's rather better. This is road to Captain Tom. You really make the difference. And take care of those slippers that you wear. Now it's time to walk the garden. You see, that's how to do it. And Steve and Tony join me on the line right now. Good morning to you both, Steve and Tony.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, very good. Now, Steve, what an amazing feat for Captain Tom Moore. And I mean, £18 million, that's just incredible. But why did you want to do this?
I suppose it's through this coronavirus has sent me into a bit of insomnia. And I was lying awake and I was thinking about Captain Tom and how much he's raised. And I just thought, what a hero he is. And then suddenly dawned on me, Captain Tom, Major Tom, hang on a minute, we can make a song about this. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I rang Tony and said, get a pen and paper. And we collaborated for the next hour and a half on the phone and came up with some lyrics. Now, Tony went to his front room.
Tony, you're obviously very good friends with Steve because, if any old person rang you at 2 a.m. in the morning, they might get short shrift. So what was your initial reaction when Steve rang you and said, right, get a pen and paper?
Well, yeah.
Can it wait?
No, actually, funnily enough, I was just about to go to bed. And then Steve said, are you awake? And I said, yes, I'm awake. He said, do you fancy doing a song for me? And I thought, what? 2:30 in the morning. he said, yeah, it's about Captain Tom. Have you been watching the news? And I said, no, I haven't really been watching the news, but I sort of heard about Captain Tom raising money. And he said, I want to do a version of Space Oddity.
Yeah.
I said, what, you want to do a version? He said, no, I want you to do a version. So I sat down with pen and paper, and half an hour later I called Steve back and said, this is what I've got. And he said, let's change a few bits. I changed a few bits. And I went to bed at 4:30, woke up at 7, got my musical equipment together, and the rest is history.
Are your sleeping patterns normally out of sync? Because I think a lot of people will be finding bed later, getting up at different times.
I'm a busy person and not having work at the moment because I'm a bathroom fitter and people don't want my houses. So, it's really hard to sleep when you're such a busy person.
Absolutely. Do you normally then create music all together? Because there's a third person involved in all this, as you mentioned.
A third person? Who's that?
Oh, I thought that there wasn't somebody that has a recording studio, and you didn't go. Oh, I see. It was so Tony's got all the know-how, has he? All the technology.
All the gear, but no idea.
And I love the fact that because I was just sitting in the newsroom yesterday, and I thought, how can I very very quickly make this happen? No, I didn't. But it was from the heart, and the thought was there.
Definitely.
And I would imagine that your ability to record was a little bit different to ours because I couldn't find a backing track without the vocal, and that sort of became it was a bit of a challenge. But
YouTube.
Yeah, together with the team,
I suppose.
Dan and Georgie are brilliant. But I must admit, yes, it was the wrong key. That's my excuse. Anyway, it was the wrong key. But
I have that problem too.
but it's brilliant, isn't it? And I mean, the fact that we're doing these things, however however good. Yours, as I say, far better than mine. But we're doing this because Captain Tom Moore has really, really captured the hearts of the nation.
I know, it's crazy. It's brilliant.
So 18 million.
Can I just say, Kat,
Yeah.
that if anyone does want to make some sort of donation or whatever, could they make it through Captain Tom's his site? Because we'd like any money that can come from it to go to the same NHS, you know?
Yeah. I mean, £18 million and growing, actually. And in fact, Captain Tom, which I'm going to play, actually, some of the song right now that he's collaborated on with Michael Ball in just a moment. You'll hear that because it's, 24 hours ago, it was barely a thing, but this has all come about in the last 24 hours and it's going to be rushed. Well, it's being rushed out for release and all proceeds going towards this fund for the NHS. So in terms of, I suppose life in lockdown for you both, Steve, you're kind of coping. Who are you in lockdown with?
Well, I live with a shared flat, and we just manage to stay apart as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
But Tony's living on his own, so he's driving himself nuts, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to write songs.
Well, look, I'm so glad you both.
Therapy, though, good therapy.
Yeah, of course. Well, music here, a lot of people are turning to music, aren't they? Actually, to keep them occupied and and sane as well. It's really, really helping everybody. But thank you so much for getting in touch. And your version, brilliant. Thumbs up, big thumbs up. Thank you, Tony and Steve. Right, I did promise you the song that.